7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey loves, so welcome back to Bama Girls Cafe, and we are in the holiday season. We are officially getting ready for Thanksgiving, honey. So today we're going to be making some homemade potato salad. Now you know, I'm just going to say this and don't nobody judge me, but you know in Black people family and some Hispanic people family, baby, we want to know who made the damn potato salad. To the point, they made a movie about it, honey. So if you don't want to get caught slipping and people talking about your potato salad, you need to pay attention to this video because I'm going to help you get your life together with the potato salad, so you won't ever have to worry about nobody asking when you get the Milhouse, who in the hell made the potato salad. So what you're going to need today is you're going to need eggs, you're going to need a good mayo or Miracle Whip, whichever one you want to use, mustard, you're going to need some sweet relish, garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt, black pepper, some fresh celery, bell pepper, onion, and most of all, red potatoes. Now this is why people get caught slipping with their potato salad. If you want a good creamy potato salad, then you're going to definitely need to get you some red potatoes in your life. Don't get caught slipping, okay? I'm trying to save you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to chop up the vegetables, and then we're going to peel a few of the potatoes. And we're going to put the potatoes on the stove with the eggs in the water with a little bit of salt. Okay? And then we're going to let them boil until they get nice and tender. And we're going to get our life. So, let's go ahead and jump into it. And for all my people who don't know how to measure, honey, you cannot measure mayonnaise for potato salad. Okay? You got to eyeball that thing. Okay? If it's too stiff, I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's too stiff and how to get it right to the peak, because potatoes have different consistency, and if you don't drink all the water off your potatoes, you might end up with potato soup. So, I'm going to show y'all how to get there the right way. Okay, peeps? Alright, love, so I've already centered out my bell pepper. I just took my thumbs and pushed it in. I don't like to waste no bell pepper. I got a half of a large onion. And I got me some celery. Now, I'm probably not going to use all of this, but what you really want for your potato salad is you want these little pieces right here. This is going to give you all the flavor you need. So I'm actually going to use just this right here for my potato salad. I'm going to pop this over here to the side. Alright, so what you want to do is just cut your vegetables into chunks, because we're not going to be doing a whole bunch of chopping. Honey, it's the holidays. Ain't nobody got time to be doing all that chopping, so we're going to just dice it up and put it in the chopper. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, I love Gordon Ramsay. And he came out with a line of stuff that they were selling in Kmart almost, I want to say about 6 years ago. And I bought everything. And everything that I bought from his line, I still have. This chopper that I have right here is amazing. And if you think I'm lying, I'll show you. And this thing is amazing. It has not went dull. It still chops the way I want to. I have no complaints. I'm going to use a half of a large bell pepper, and I'm going to put that to the side too. Alright. So now we got everything all chopped up. Want to go back in with your knife and just make sure you know everything is getting diced nice. You don't want it to be too thin or too chopped, but you want it to have a little bit of a crunch. Alright, so we got that all chopped up. We're going to push this to the side. We're going to grab our bowl, and we're going to use this bowl for the potatoes, for the skins, and we're going to use this one to put the potatoes in. So let's go ahead and grab our potatoes. We're not going to peel all of them on camera, but just a few. And just take a red, I just like to use the red potatoes. So what I do is I just use a potato peeler because I feel like when I use knives, it just takes too much meat off of that thing, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really like that. I'm going to put a few in the bowl so I can move the bag so I can have some space so we can see what's going on. I'm going to move this over here. Y'all, there's a lot going on up in here, but this is how it be. Thanksgiving, you got to get in where you fit in and make space, honey. So, the reason I like this recipe because it is vegetarian friendly. Potato salad is vegetarian friendly. There's no meat in it. It's just eggs and mayonnaise. And you can do a vegan potato salad. Because they do, I think they have like a vegan mayo. And you just don't use eggs. But you can definitely use this recipe. If you can find like vegan mayo and you can and you don't have to have eggs in there, because some people don't eat eggs in their potato salad, then you're fine. Alright, so once I get my potato, pretty much the way I want it, I go down the middle of it. I slice it into 3s or 4s because you want chunks. And this one I'm going to slice into 3s, and then you want to just cut it into cubes. And try to get them about the same size. You don't want them too small or too big. We're going to just peel a couple more so you guys can see how to do this potato salad from start to finish. And just get you a potato peeler. I'm telling you, it has saved my life. Y'all, when I was little, everybody had to help on Thanksgiving and Christmas cook. Everybody, okay? The only person who was excused from the kitchen was my grandfather. Everybody, from the littlest to the small, from the oldest. So usually, when you're little, you help pick the collard greens and stuff. You break the little branches off. And then when you get about 7 or 8, you chop the vegetables. Now, we had a whole day of just chopping like celery, bell pepper, and onion because my family does the Trinity, honey. And we swear by the Trinity, which is bell pepper, celery, and onion. So that is the bulk of the chopping. And we just chop lots of it. I'm talking about bags of potatoes, onions, bell pepper, celery, parsley. I mean, we would chop so much stuff, it would just be insane. And there would be nothing left because my granny would use everything. And then we would pick pecans like 3 days before. We would have to pick the pecans, crack them. We had nutcrackers and we had the little tubes, and we had to work. Everybody had to pitch in my family when it came to Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. But Christmas and Thanksgiving were like the big days. Now, sometimes in my family we will do a traditional like turkey and ham at Thanksgiving, and then at Christmas time we will do seafood, meaning that we're coastal. We would do like gumbo, fish, and whatever else that came from the water. And that's just how my grandmother was. Sometimes we would do a turkey, but we wouldn't do a ham, but we would definitely do seafood. And I think the first time I took my husband home, it wasn't for Christmas, it was for New Year's. And everything, I think everybody was out of town for Christmas or something. So we celebrated Christmas on New Year's, and we had gumbo and fish. And y'all, I would love to share my gumbo recipe with y'all. It is a real gumbo, not this stuff that y'all see people putting on Facebook with sausages in it. It's like a real gumbo. And the first time my husband had our family gumbo, he said it was so good that you could ball it up and sell it. And I told him, Oh, my grandma's dead body. She'd dig herself up and kill us all if we gave out her recipe. So when I make gumbo, I have people calling, like I have to make like gallons of gumbo when I make it, because people real life get mad at me if they don't get no gumbo. I get threats. So we're gonna peel this last potato, and then I'm going to finish peeling them, and then we're gonna fill the pot. What you want to do when you are making potato salad, you want to make sure that the water covers all of the potatoes and the eggs, and you want to give the potatoes a good rinse. So what I'm going to do after I chop these, I'm going to bring the camera over to the sink so you guys can see me rinse them off, fill the pot up, and put the eggs in there, and you just want to add a teeny bit of salt, and then you just want to place it on the stove and let it boil until the potatoes get soft. Sometimes it takes about 20 to 30, 45 minutes, just depending on how many potatoes you have on the stove. But for the amount of potatoes I'm going to be making today, I'm going to be using 5 eggs. And you want to use large eggs, hunty, okay? So let me go ahead and get through peeling all of the potatoes, and then I'll come back and show you guys how to get it together. Alright guys, so we are back, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to wash the potatoes, and then we're going to add in the eggs, and then add in a little salt and pop them on the stove. So what I like to do is I like to take warm water and just wrap my hands around in the pot just to get that starch off and anything else that might be on the potatoes. And I like to do this about 2 times. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the eggs in there. I know the eggs are not cooked, but you can go ahead and you just place them in with the potatoes, and by the time the potatoes get done, the eggs can be done too. And you just want to make sure that you cover the eggs and the potatoes with water, and just add a good, about a little bit of salt, not too much. And it should look like this. I'm going to angle the camera down so you guys can see. You see how everything gets covered? I need to add a little bit more water. So just make sure everything is covered, and then you just pop it on the stove over medium-high heat and let it cook for about 30 minutes or until the potatoes are soft. Alright loves, so we are back, and I got make sure the camera is on this time on the side. And right now what I'm doing is just chopping the eggs up, and I just go through with a steak knife, and then once I get that part done, I just go through with a fork and mash it up, because I'm just doing it how my granny taught me, okay? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? Unless it's nasty. And Cherry Lee didn't make nothing nasty. That lady could take a shoot and make it taste good, honey. I'm trying to tell you. That potato salad used to be so damn good, we'd be fighting over. And then my Aunt Odessa, she made some good ass potato salad too, honey. Yeah, I went to these people's house one time when I was in middle school, and they was like, we made potato salad. I was like, oh, we got potato salad. And then I looked in the mall, and I had a black ass moment. I was like, who made this potato salad? Child, I knew right then for the rest of my life, I needed to learn how to make potato salad the right way, and that I could not eat anybody's potato salad, okay? Because I was just too done. That potato salad was ugly. It was runny. It just wasn't right. Honey, it was all wrong. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't let myself do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through and I'm going to mash up a few of the potatoes. Not a lot of them. Just a few. I should have got a bigger bowl, but that's okay. Just a few of them. Because I want to leave some lumps. But I don't want it to be too lumpy. You know what I'm saying? Just a few. Because, I mean, I like a couple of lumps, but I don't want it too lumpy. You know what I'm saying? And like Auntie Fee used to say on her potato salad video, make your shit how you like it. Oh man, I miss Auntie Fee. But Travis, have y'all been going to check on Travis? Because he put up a video not too long ago about how to make ribs. So y'all go over there and support Travis, because he has definitely been trying to get the videos up. Because that last video was really good. The ribs, them ribs was looking mighty sexy. Alright, we're done with that part. So now we're going to go ahead and whatever seasoning I don't use, I'm just going to put in a bag and freeze. Well, that's a little bit too big from the celery. But you got to season that potato salad up good, honey. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and just mix in and see if I got enough veggies in there. And I just like to go from the bottom. And yes, it's still hot, but that's okay, because you want it to be warm when you mix everything up, so that the seasoning can kind of like, you know, permeate through the potatoes. That's good. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the pickle relish. And I like to use sweet relish. And this is my favorite kind. And I like to add in about half a jar of the small one to start out with. And then if I need more, I'll add it in there. But this is a mustard potato salad, okay? This is what we eat down here in the South, you know, and I'm just one of them people, if I'm going to have ham, honey, I got to have me some potato salad. And anyway, y'all, I don't think I'm going to be cooking for Thanksgiving this year. I think I'm going to hit the road again and do a little bit of traveling. So that's another reason I want to get my videos done. So in case if I have to ski out a couple days before Thanksgiving, you guys will be ready and set to go. That is delicious. So we got enough pickles in there. And I like to add all my ingredients in first. And the reason I like to do that is because I just don't like stuff on the counter, y'all. The reason I like to add everything in first is because then I won't have to worry about how much mayonnaise and mustard I'm putting in there and if I'm putting too much. So what I like to do is start with about, I want to say 1/4 of a cup, a little bit more, but that's about 1/4 of a cup. And then I like to go ahead and put some yellow mustard in there. Shake your mustard up good, y'all. And that's about, you know, a good amount, about 2-3 heavy tablespoons. And then I just start stirring. And then I'll go back and add mayonnaise as I need to. And FYI, y'all, people think that potato salad spoils because of the mayonnaise. No, it's not because of the mayonnaise. It's actually because of the potatoes. So if you get some bad potato salad, it wasn't the mayonnaise, it was the potatoes. And just stir it up real good. Now, if y'all want to know how many potatoes I use, I think I'm not sure. About 4 pounds, I think. No? I'll show y'all the bag at the end. But I didn't use all of them. But I used like over a half a bag, a small bag of red potatoes. I like my potato salad to be creamy, but not too creamy. What I'll do is I'll weigh I'll see how much the bags say, and then I'll weigh what's left, and then I'll tell y'all how many pounds I use. How about that? Alright, so we're going to just add a little bit more mayonnaise. Probably 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to add some seasoning salt. Just shake until your ancestors tell you to stop. Now, if you're not sure when you should stop, just go ahead and do about half a tablespoon. No more than that, or it's going to be salty. Half a tablespoon, not a whole one. Some fresh ground black pepper. Pepper gets me every time. Alright. A little bit of onion salt. Oh my lord, that's onion salt. I thought I had onion powder. Okay, so we got to be careful with that. And now garlic powder. And do about a teaspoon if you're not a shaker. For my non-shakers, use about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half, or give or take. Or you can just season it and then taste it, and then if you feel like it's not enough, just add a little bit more. But make sure you stir it up real good before you taste it, honey. And make sure you stir your potato salad up real good, because I hate when I get some potato salad and it's a big chunk of mayonnaise in it. You know, like, not my thing, you know, just, I don't want that. You know, stir it up right. Alright, y'all, so we are done with the potato salad. I'm going to get everything cleaned up. Then I'm going to go ahead and taste this. And then I'm going to, you know, take a couple pictures of it. And then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator so that it can be cooling in time for the event today. If I got a little food on my dress, ignore that, because I'm cooking a whole bunch of things and doing a whole lot of videos at one time. So our beautiful potato salad is made. I just put a little piece of like parsley in there. Sprinkle a little a little seasoning salt on top so it can have a nice little color. And then I put some in this little bowl so that I can taste it for you guys. That's good. That's just the right amount of seasoning. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, because I got other videos that I'm working on today too. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. I hope you guys are enjoying the holiday season as we go into the holiday season. And that you guys will continue to come back and hang out with me here on Bama Girl Cafe. Remember to treat people the way you want to be treated. Be respectful to everybody. And remember, one of the most important things, if you never remember anything else I tell you, children are what need to be loved, cared for, and they need to be listened to. Don't think because they're children that their little emotions and feelings don't matter, because they do, because they're still trying to learn how to navigate their own emotions. So when they're talking to you, take your time and listen to them, because it might be a small problem to you, but to them it may be humongous. So just think about that. I love you guys. Remember, food is love, and I'll see you guys back here in a couple of days.